Senator John Kennedy's a member of the Judiciary and Appropriations Committee. Senator, how are you out of Louisiana on the Hill there? Thank you for your time. I got a couple topics to go through. First of all, in this budget battle, I don't know what happens if the government partially shuts down or not, but my sense is the thing you remember from this fight is whether or not a wall comes out of it. As of today, what happens on that, do you believe?
Well, border walls work, Bill. That's just a demonstrable fact. I don't think we're going to get the money for the border wall because I think Mrs. Pelosi is not going to give an inch because she wants to be the next speaker, and the new House of Representatives is going to be a lot more liberal than before, and they're not going to let her be speaker. I think we missed an opportunity here. We passed the Criminal Justice Act last night. I didn't vote for it, but it passed. The Democrats desperately wanted that bill. I wish we had said, okay, we'll support your bill. I wouldn't have supported it, but we will leverage your support of that bill with funding the border wall.
No, why did that not happen? But that sounds like an interesting debate. I mean, 87-12, the criminal justice bill passed, as you mentioned, you voted against it. Why did that horse trading, as they like to say, why did it not happen?
I don't know. There was no horse trading, but I can tell you the Democrats, my Democratic friends, they're entitled to have their own positions. They were salivating over this bill. And I wish we had tried to get something in return, like the border wall. Border walls work. I don't think we're going to get the funding for the border wall. The president's going to have to make a decision. I don't think it would be wise to shut down government. I think we're just going to have to try to live to fight another day. But let me say it for the third time. Border walls work.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm just trying to cram this in here. That's Republican leadership who did not lead the fight.
No, I'm not going to blame this on leadership. I'm not going to blame this on anybody. I'm just saying it was a missed opportunity.
On Facebook, I know you're hot on this story. You heard the story a moment ago before we brought you on. What's not for sale at that company?
Well, the hits just keep on coming. Mr. Zuckerberg told us that he was going to stop doing this, and now we find out yet again that Facebook has sold our private messages to other companies for bucket loads of money. Now, the first time, it can be a mistake. The second time, it's a choice. And, I don't want to have to regulate Facebook. But doggone it, they've got to stop doing this. Facebook reaches 2 billion people. We're not talking about a few emails here. Facebook is no longer a company, it's a country. And Mr. Zuckerberg's responsible. He's a bright guy. He can spot me 75 IQ points. I understand. But doggone it, sometimes I know he's smart, but sometimes I think he's got no sense. And Congress is going to have to regulate them and stop this. And I hate to do it, but by God, I will if they can't clean up their act.
No. What's wrong with that very popular criminal justice reform bill? How come you voted against it along with Tom Cotton and a few others?
The Democrats would have you believe that it's just going to help nonviolent drug offenders, a guy caught smoking a joint, and that's just not true. I'm not going to vote, and I didn't vote, to allow child molesters and carjackers and robbers out of prison. I just couldn't do that. I remember Dr. Larry Nassar, who molested the 13-year-old girls. I'm not saying he would get out under this bill, but I'm saying yesterday in conference, a question was asked of the bill's proponents. Will this allow a child molester to get out early from prison if a bureaucrat says he's nonviolent? And the answer was yes, and that pretty much sealed it for me, Bill. Okay. I think the main goal of a criminal justice system is justice. It's not vengeance. It's not rehabilitation. Not deterrence. Those are all important, but the main goal is justice. And I agree with what C.S. Lewis said. Justice exists when people get what they deserve.
House is next. Looks like it'll pass there.